Ayan, good morning everyone. Happy Monday. I hope you enjoyed your weekend. Let me just double check on everything. Uh, Let me see. Okay na ba? Ayan, audio. Good morning everyone. Happy Monday sa inyo. I hope okay lang naman yung mga nasalanta ng bagyo. If you're able to watch this video, so more or less okay lang yung lugar ninyo at okay lang yung internet sa inyo. Yan. First up, before we start, please share the video. Yan, before tayo magsimula, please share the video. Yun lang hingin ko sa inyo para mas marami pang Pinoy ang pumasok sa stock market, diba? Kaso nga lang, sadly, the stock market has been falling for how many days now, especially nung Friday, nag-profit taking kasi bagyo, isa yun sa rason. Tapos yun. But anyways, let's talk about that in a while. Good morning. Basahin ko muna yung comments ninyo. Let me just make sure everything is working well. Yan. Emmanuel Saricos, good morning. Sir Lloyd and Laika, good morning then. Ranulfo Fuerzas, Maing Lunes Coach. Yes, very good Monday indeed. Yan. Jason, Joel Gares, good morning Sir Lloyd and Laika. Yan. Jason142, good morning. And Desiree Juan, good morning Sir Lloyd and Laika. Yan. Belencha Kotube, good morning Sir Lloyd. Yan. Good morning to my daughter too also pala, si Laika. Yan. Rene Zabaldika, Mind Buntag from Riyadh, KSA. Poopy naman from Jason. Jason is asking about Poopy. Definitely guys, Poopy is good company. Yan, but like any other good companies right now, pabagsak ang market nahihila ni ALI, but somehow they're stabilizing already. Tinitingnan ko si Poppy kanina. Let's talk about that in a while pa rin. Solomon, good morning. Yan, Solomon Yeban yun. Asan na ako? Mark Cortez, good morning Sir Lloyd and to your family. To your family to Mark Cortez. Benjamin Ignacio, good morning. Jason is asking about PXP din. PXP. Yan. Alan Ibarbia, good morning Sir Lloyd, good morning then. Sheila Bulanadi, blessed morning. Sofia Lesias, Genesis Suryaga, good morning. And MRC and CPG po, yan, Genesis Suryaga, very good. Those two are still in my bagger picks. Yan, si MRC and CPG. Buy on dips as much as you can. So, sige, pag-usapan pa rin natin yung mga yan. Honey Kabigting, good morning Coach and Laika. Tags po please. Yan, Tags, nag-bounce si Tags diba? After a very steep fall. Nag-bounce naman si Tugs. Alright. Take me wherever you go. Good morning. Benjamin Ignacio, PHA and ISM. Sir, yun, si PHA has very good movement. Si ISM then, let's talk about that. Nasa topics pa rin naman yan. Jovan Zar, good morning, sir. MPI and ISM, please. MPI, si MPI, very good bounce. We did check that out last Monday, last Friday. Yan, I think I'll be adding MPI sa list. Bakit ko nakakalimutan lagi si MPI? Ang ganda-ganda ng bounce niya sa MA20. And ISM, please. Thanks, yan. ISM, nasa lista pa rin natin yan. Hops, good morning. More power to you then. Jovi Tanael, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Aba, yan, Aba, IRC, IDC, and Tag. Si IRC and IDC. Si IRC nag-retrace na yan. That was, we were expecting for that to happen anytime soon kasi sobrang lakas na ng akyat niya. So, let's let it rest for now and then wait for a good entry ulit. IDC and Tags. Yan. IDC and Tags. Yan. Nasa lista yan. Nasa na tayo. Hayadiv. Good morning, Sir Lloyd. BDO, please. Yan. Let's write down BDO. Hindi ko nakamusta si BDO today. So, let's check it out. Very good. Yan. Jonax Dantes. Good morning. B-Core naman. Yan, si B-Core. Guys, overall, B-Core is a good company. Yun nga lang, because of yung nangyaring ipitan, it usually leaves a bad stigma to investors. Kaya natatakot pumasok, diba? So, even if the fundamentals of B-Core is good, I don't want to recommend it really as of the moment because price action is telling us na downtrend pa siya kahit maganda yung company, diba? So, let's wait for it. Price action dapat ang basihan natin. If you're a trader, most especially. But if you're an investor, pwede na pasukin yan. But, I will recommend just waiting for a reversal before really getting in kay B-Core. Day Alcaide, good morning. SSI po. Pag nawala na yung sakit kay B-Core, marami pa rin nagpo-post about B-Core kulungan. Natatakot yung mga taong pumasok dahil dyan. So, once that stops, yung parang nawala na, pag may bagong kulungan na mawawala na yung takot kay B-Core, dyan, most probably, babalik din yan si B-Core. Right, Day Alcaide, good morning. SSI. Yan, SSI buy on dips pa rin and it's still dipping as of the moment, so wait lang tayo ng bounce. Jerome Smart Gamboa, good morning, Sir Lloyd and Laika, and to all viewers, and good luck for another week of trading. Good morning, sir. Feels like home. Ayos yung kanta. Right. Yeah, that's why I love that song also. It really feels good. Yan. Asa na ako? Bumagsak bigla yung comments. Ayun. Fuentes, that Kid Rock. And Addison, good morning. JD Manyo, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Good morning din, JD Manyo. Happy Monday. MHC and Emperador naman for Seno, yun yung request niya. So, if you have any requests for nadaanan natin yung chart today, please leave it on the comments as much as we can. Dadaanan natin yung mga yan. RLC, from Relics. RLC, Meg, MPI, FGen, yan si Meg. Ang ganda ng bounce ni Meg after hitting the bottom, nag-bounce na malakas si Meg. So let's check it out. FGen naman, pataas ng pataas pa rin si FGen. Mon F, good morning. JD Manio, Sir Lloyd, contemplating if pasok sa STR or MPI. I'd go for MPI if you're asking me kung sino pwede natin pasukin. But let's check out STR then. Bakit? Right. Glenn Espiritu, Sir, IRC, do you think okay na pumasok? Not yet. Medyo mainit pa rin yan. It's still overheating. So, wag muna. Just wait for the retrace, yung bounce talaga before you really wanna get in. Right? Good morning, Sir Lloyd. Or Food and Ma. Yun si Ma. Very big bounce last Friday. Or Food. Yan, si Food. Pag-usapan din natin. Si Or, bakit nawawala si Or yun? Andun si Or sa top picks ko naman. So, let me paste my bagger picks and safety picks ko today. Yung safety picks na yan yung pwede nating tingnan today. Pwede nating pasukin ng mga magagandang companies. Yung first part naman sa list na kinoment ko at just now is yun yung mga bagger picks ko talaga na gusto kong pasukin talaga. Yung other picks naman, kung ayaw nyo pumasok dyan, gusto nyo mga magagandang position on good companies, tignan nyo yung safety picks. Yan yung mga magagandang pwedeng pasukin. Right. Glenn Espiritu. So that's IRC. Let's talk about IRC mamaya. Hipster Tripster, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Or Food and Ma. Ayun, tapos na pala yun. Sheila Bulanadi. Yan. Newbie lang po ako sa stock market. Bits of advice, sir. Yan. Bits of advice. Siguro, bits of advice ko is start with investing, right? And wag muna mag-trade. Investing first, and then once you're confident enough that you already know the movement, the basics of the market, then that's when you start position trading, right? Pinakamagandang advice ko siguro for you, Sheila, stock market should be about protecting your investment, and only a majority of your money should go into investing, and only a small amount should be allotted for the risky moves, which is offense, yun yung trading, right? So start with investing, right? If natatakot, may nakikita kayo online na mga posts na I lost 30%, 40%, 50% of my port, that is because they're risking their entire port. Do not risk your entire port. Put most of it in a good company, right? So kahit bumagsak man yung good company niyan, you know that the company is still doing well. Hindi naman porket bumabagsak ang stocks ng isang company, pangit ang ginagawa ng company. No. Even if the stock price of your company goes down, if it's a blue chip or you know it's doing well, the intrinsic value, yung parang innate, yung totoong value ng company, hindi bumabagsak. Kumikita. Like SMPH, bumabagsak yung presyo. But you know, SMPH is earning every day and they're still expanding. So palaki pa rin ng palaki yung totoong value ng stocks mo. So majority of your stock port should be into investing. Cost averaging, read about that. Investing first, and then only a little portion of it should go for offense. Konting amount lang, yung kaya mo lang ilalagay mo sa trading if you want to start trading already. But if you just started, start with investing, okay? Wag magmadali sa earnings in stock market. If you rush if mape-pressure ka with earning and mabadilin mo lahat, you're gonna lose money. Right? So that's for Sheila Bulanadi. Yan, guys, this is the reason why I want you to share the videos like Sheila, yung mga baguhan lang. They want, let's let them know that there are programs like this which is willing to help them, which will help them in their stock market journey, diba? So let's inspire more Filipinos to start in the stock market. It will help us in return. Kasi pag mas maraming investors na Pinoy, mas magiging stable ang market natin. Adrian Beleca, good morning. Sir Lloyd, Costco po, please. Thanks. Alright, let's talk about Costco. Prakash Babani, hi sir, Chelsea selling 5 billion worth of preferred shares. Is this good for CLC? And CLC, if they're selling more shares, somehow, depende. We don't know what the reason is for selling, diba? So most probably fundraising naman talaga yan. But we don't know yet. Usually, pag lumalabas yung shares, lumiliit ang presyo ng stock. Bumabagsak. Reason for that is, especially na bad sentiments pa kay CLC ngayon, diba? Ang problema is, mas marami ang available na supply out there, and CLC right now is not in demand, diba? So pag mas maraming supply, mas bababa yung prices, the law of supply and demand. So usually bumabagsak. Let's see ano ang gagawin ni CLC sa pera na yan. I haven't seen any reports about from CLC yet. Most probably they're cooking something big. Pag lumalabas naman yung news at maganda naman yan, so most probably aakyat yung presyo ni CLC. But as of the moment, usually ang ginagawa ko sa mga yan is I wait for the price action, right? Don't do the first strike, right? Be on a counter attack position. Let's see what happens after the selling. If it goes down, then don't stay away lang muna. If it goes up, then pwede nyo sakyan yan. But usually bumabagsak yan. Not unless na makikita natin yung totoong presyo niya talaga on their selling. Like si FB, di ba? 140 yung binebenta nila, kaya hinihila pataas yung presyo. Right? Ronuel Sako, good morning Sir Lloyd. Konti pa lang ang adjust ng volume up. Salamat po. Sorry. So let me adjust the volume up. Let me try to listen to myself. Sorry about this. Out there. And CLC right now is not in demand, diba? So I think okay naman. Right. Bultron, Antipas, good morning. Daran Boa, may buntag Sir Lloyd. Cheers, Tugs and Expo. Tugs and X. Let's see. Tugs, andyan naman yan. Si X, uy, nagpaparamdam si X last Friday. Alright, let's talk about that in a while. Good morning, sir. ANI. Thanks to si ANI. Pataas ng pataas. Malapit na naman mag-breakout si ANI. So, if you're to ANI, medyo mataas na yan. But don't be afraid about ANI. Kasi, ano yan eh, paganda ng stock na yan. It's good to go. If you wanna buy ANI, buy in tranches na kayo. Malapit siya mag-breakout you. So, you can test buy on a breakout. If it goes up further, then you just buy more and buy more every retracement that it does. Then ibenta nyo lang if it breaks the higher, newer support, diba? The latest support. Kasi, i-move nyo naman yung support nyo to the next bounce, to the next bounce, to the next bounce. So, kasi hindi nyo alam if magtuloy-tuloy pa yan sa ANI. Ang ganda. Dati, ang daming natatakot kay ANI, pero tingnan nyo, tuloy-tuloy umakyat. Ngayon, same scenario, paakyat ng paakyat, dami pa rin natatakot kay ANI. So, pwede nyo test niya si ANI. Maganda yan. Kaso lang, medyo mataas na nga siya. So, if you really wanna get in, pwede naman. Don't expect fast earnings. Just test buy on your first entry, and then if it goes up, then good, just buy more, and then keep buying more na lang on the tranches. Right, that's for ANI. So, very good question kay ANI. Jomar Villalobos, good morning, Sir Lord. Si Or naman, yan, nakasulat naman yan sa topics ko. Joseph Christian Villaflor, good morning. Brian Balilahon, may puntag, sir, Primex or IDC. Salamat, sir. So, IDC, nakasulat na yan. So, si Primex, yan si Primex. Rosana, uy, bumagsak bigla. Asan na yun? Yun. Rosana Reyes, good morning from Dubai. Yan, mga kapatid nating OFWs na nasa Dubai. Good morning sa inyo. Mabuhay po kayo dyan. Napakaaga pa sa Dubai ngayon. 4 a.m. Just to catch the program. So, thank you so much for the support and saludo kami sa inyo. Ang aga-aga, you're studying the market just to invest, diba? Romy Cabalar, good morning, Sir Lloyd. And RWM, sir. Si RWM. Let's check out RWM. Ang daming naiinip kay RWM. Mainip talaga kayo kasi bearish ang market eh. But really, RWM, even on a bearish market, it's been holding 5 pesos above. That's a very good sign. That's the strength of RWM. Kahit bearish ang market, it's holding above that. So, that's a very good sign. Once the bullish market comes in, yan, aakyat din yan, diba? So, Joseph Christian Villaflor, FB, sir, thanks. Let's talk about FB. Or Sir Lloyd from Jerome, Smart Gamboa, Brilliant Encore, Vita, please. Ayan si Vita. Sulat ko lang si Vita, ha. Yan, parang ako ngayon, matamlay. Kulang sa vitamins. Hindi, matagal ako nakatulog kagabi kasi the uncle of my partner, Apple, died. So, condolences sa family. So, nag-vigil kami last night. So, medyo matagal yung tulog ko. Matagal kami nakatulog. Christian Lacaste, BDO, Roger Aguilar, Meg FB, sir. Yan si Meg. Andiyan naman si Meg na eh, diba? May nagtanong na kay Meg. Let me just write it down to be sure. Meg and FB. Yan, si FB. Andiyan na. Alright. Good morning, sir. Ayos na po ba ang pumasok kay PHA? Yes, PHA. Look at PHA's price action. Very good price action for PHA. So, that's a good sign. So, we'll talk about PHA in a while. Primex, sir, please, from Hops. For intraday, Sir Lloyd, okay po ba pasukin si X at Geo? I can't really recommend sa intraday, right? Hindi ko alam kung magrarally yan today. It's good, pwede nyo pasukin yan, pero if you're an intraday trader kasi, tingnan nyo yung price action intraday, right? Pwede nyo tingnan intraday. If ever gumalaw man yan, mag-Bollinger Band trigger or mag-bounce or gumawa ng support or starts rallying, pwede nyo pasukin yan. Momentum trading ang style nyo sa intraday trading. So, if it starts rallying up, check out the 1-minute chart. And then, pag nakikita nyo naman yung strength using the technical analysis, pwede nyo sakyan yan. That's momentum trading, right? So, get in, buy high, sell higher. Ganun lang naman sa X. Hindi ko lang talaga alam if gagalaw siya ngayon. We can't tell that within the day pa, if ever. Right? Aaron, MHC, sir. MHC, let's talk about that. Yan, nasa lista na pala yan. Bicor, sir, from Roselove, Luzon. Ayan. Jans Rhea, good morning. PPG. Yeah, very good pick. PPG, FGen, and FPH. And PPG, FGen, FPH. Right. Ella Montefalco, good morning. Jason Manipula, BDO, ayan. Ariel Mendoza, good morning Sir Lloyd. STR and BDO po, ayan. Si STR, sulat din natin. Right. Edna Sotomayor, good morning from Singapore. Ayan, kapatid natin mga OFWs from Singapore, good morning sa inyo. Giovanni Ramos, good morning sir. Food and AGI please. Yan, si AGI, hindi pa natin nasulat. Si food is already there, so madadaanan natin yan. Sarah Bilyasa, good morning from Hong Kong. And bakit may tornado? AC and AP please. Yan, let's write that down. AC and AP. Ayan, Ayala Corp. Naboitis. Jay Guevara, good morning Sir Lloyd from Qatar. And from Qatar din, good morning sa inyo mga kapatid nating OFWs na nasa Qatar live. Great. Good morning. Ellie Flores, good morning. CPM. X and CPM. Si CPM, wala pa, hindi pa natin sulat. So, sulat natin si CPM. Justin Salvador, good morning. Sir Lloyd, ABA, CPG, and ATN. Yan, kumustahin natin si ATN ngayon kung okay na ba, pwede na ba pasukin. Good morning, sir. What about Tugs po from Kev Hermogino? Nakasulat na si Tugs pangatlo sa request yan. So let's we're gonna be talking about that in a while. Monet Lagman, good morning sir. Megan AP, yan, nasa lista na yan. Sir, si DMC, ICT. Si DMC is nasa top picks ko ngayon. ICT, let's talk about that. Maganda naman yung ICT movement overall. So let's see if pwede naman pasukin ngayon. Mel sa Siban, good morning Sir Lloyd. MRC, please. Yan, nasa lista na yan. Martha Newbie, good morning Sir Lloyd. How about Vita? Yan. Joel Dudes, good morning coach. How about CHP, please? Yan, CHP. Jaime Villaflor from Korea. Yan. So, CHP ang last na nakikita ko. Guys, before we start, konting request sa mga kakapasok lang. Please share the video. And let's wait for, let's share the video para mas maraming mga Filipinos ang makakaalam sa program. That will help me in return. And also, it will help the main goal of Financial Freedom 101 into reaching more Filipinos into getting into stock market. Let's spark their tawag dyan, yung nawawala ako sa term let's spark their curiousness, right? Maka-curious sila, anong program na ito, what is the stock market, and that will invite more Filipinos to start in the stock market. So please share the video. Yan. So ano po yung opinion nyo for Primex? This is from Edgar. Si Primex andyan na. Let's talk about that in a bit. Good morning Sir Lloyd, or CPG MPI. Yan, nasa list natin yan lahat. So yes, let's start with my pick today. Let me just prepare my screen, my chart. Yan, yung chart ko. So pasensya na, hindi ko na-prepare ito kasi this was from my study. Ayun, let me just transfer my face here. Sorry. Pasensya na about that. Hindi ako nakapag-prepare na maayos kasi tulog Right. Anyways, yan. So everything's prepared. So PSEi, let's talk about PSEi. So let me zoom in on the chart of PSEi. So right now we are at 7414 na price closing for PSEi. Ang problema is ayun, nag-break siya ng support. So that was bad. Why did this happen? I don't really know. We can't really understand the market. Ang alam ko lang is that the market is still on a downtrend as of the moment after hitting the support. This is the support. We can't really tell if it will hold, and yun nag-breakdown. I can blame it siguro sa bagyo, right? Bagyo ng Friday, 'di ba? So, investment scare, walang gaano pumapasok kasi hindi pa nakikita anong resulta ng bagyo. It could be very devastating, or kung okay lang naman ang nangyari sa bagyo, if na-handle naman ng maayos ng government, that could be positive for today. We can't really say, we can't really tell. Yun yung problema natin. Hindi natin alam talaga. when it comes to the stock market. So hopefully makita naman ng mga investors na okay naman tayo after the bagyo. So that's a good sign. The government has handled it well. So maybe it will bounce, but we can't really tell. Antayin natin lang talaga yung movement. So with that, that's a bad sign for investors ngayon as of the moment. Itong pulang bar na ito, it broke support. Our next support is around nasa 7,300. So let's see what will happen in the market. So with this, anong gagawin natin? Stay invested pero stay light. Stay light meaning sa karamihan ng pera ninyo, huwag nyo muna ipasok sa new entries, right? But if you already have a good position, nag-hold naman ang support ng stocks ninyo, just hold it for now. Huwag naman kayo lalabas, diba? So that's what I mean by stay invested. Wait for confirmation bounces before you wanna get in, and if you wanna get in, huwag masyadong malaking pera muna. Alright, remember, the trend is our friend. So mamaya na tayo maglalagay na magbubuhos ng pera if uptrend na talaga. So right now, wala pa tayong kaibigan kasi hindi pa uptrend ang stock market, pa sideways pa, it's not yet our friend. So huwag muna magbubuhos ng pera. Right, so that's our plan for PSEi for this day at least. Right, antayin natin bukas, tingnan natin kung mag-change ba. So stay light lang muna. Now for my picks, number 1 pick ko ngayon, the bagger picks that I have, I will be emphasizing on PHA. Number 1, PHA. Bakit? We have a strong bounce kay PHA. Right, tanggalin ko muna yung RSI ha. Right, so we have a strong bounce for PHA. Here we have an uptrend already. And it's bouncing at MA20 already. So this is a good confirmation for PHA. So that's a buy already for PHA. And you know that I've been monitoring PHA. Ano bang meron kay PHA ngayon? Right? The PHA kasi is tawag nito. Meron na siyang approval of the management to own up to 100% of Pyramid Hill mining. Dalawang mining yon, di ba? Ang binili nila. You know that already if you've been monitoring PHA. This is what caused this spike right here kay PHA. Right? Yung approval ng mining, they already own 100% of those 2 mining companies. Yung Palawan Star, and these are limestone mines, right? So, those asan ako? There is no impairment of financial assets based on AFS. Big deposits of limestone in Palawan claim as Sibelco Asia. Si Sibelco Asia kasi, they're losing supply for Nickel Asia from Nickel Asia already. Paubos na yung limestone supply. So they're already starting to outsource. This is insider news guys ha. They're already starting to look for Palawan, other companies in Palawan who can supply them in limestone kasi paubos na yung limestone ni Nickel Asia. So, ayun, ang isa sa tinitingnan nila, actually, they're already starting the negotiations. So, they're looking at the 2 mining companies of PHA. And that's gonna be a very big client because that's a big Asia company. Yang si Sibelco Asia, yan. So, they're gonna be collecting limestone from PHA's companies. Isa lang yan. Number 2 is we're in the build era, and sa construction, limestone is very useful for cement, so it will complement sa industry natin ngayon for build. So those are very good catalysts for PHA. This is a very good price action right there. And then West Palawan Premier is on ongoing development and of Nagtabon Beach in Palawan for 5-star hotel and casino. And may gagawin silang napakagandang hotel sa Palawan. And if you want to invest in the tourism industry, Palawan is one of the best tourism one of the best tourism industry in the Philippines. So that's a very big industry right there. So if you want to invest in that, you're going to make a 5-star casino hotel. And hindi lang yan sa Palawan, guys. Ayala Zubel is sino nga ba yun yung tatakbo? May tatakbo na congressman doon na Ayala, and they're gonna be developing Palawan so much. So in the long term, ang ganda ng investment na ito si PHA. That's why I always have PHA on my bagger picks for this last quarter. Hindi lang for this last quarter. Napakamura pa ng presyo ngayon ni PHA. Yan. I'm gonna be posting more about that para wag masayang yung oras natin ngayon. But yeah, this is why I love PHA. That's why I'm recommending PHA. Right now that it's on an uptrend, pasukin nyo na yan. Best friend nyo na yan. Yan si PHA. Next up is CPG. Yan. Buy on dips pa rin tayo kay CPG. Yan. It's already nearing MA20. So, anytime soon, magbabounce na yan. This is the dip that we're waiting for. Right? So, nagdi-dip na siya. 2 red bars. Let's wait for a green one. Pag nag-green yan, that's our entry point. So, pwede nyo nang pasukin sa CPG pag mag-green na yan. Alright, CPG, couldn't reiterate more about it. Ilang araw ko na ito nire-recommend. Hindi ko gustong ibalik-balik pa yung comments natin kay CPG. But yeah, check out the posts about CPG. And that's why I'm recommending CPG. Wait for the bounce lang kay CPG. MRC naman, yan si MRC showing 2 red dips ulit. Yan, this is the dip we're waiting for. Pag nag-bounce yan, that will be a confirmed uptrend ulit. So that will be our entry point. So yan, MRC buy on dips pa rin. ISM, same with ISM. We have a support right here for ISM. Right, so this is forming a descending triangle. And pababa na triangle. So the best entry is either that support or a breakout right here. So that's the consolidation kasi of ISM. So pag na-breakout niya yung downtrend, pababa niya, that will be a good sign. Bababa yung resistance niya, but the support is going sideways. So that's a triangle right there. So let's wait for it to do a breakout before you really want to enter. But yeah, for me, ISM is good already. This support, kahit na bumagsak yan, let's wait for yung mga investors. Maraming pumapasok na investors kay ISM. So they should be cooking something very big. So abangan natin yan. Huwag mo muna kayo mag-all in kay ISM though, because it's something na tawag dyan, it's a speculative stock, right? Si ABA naman, bumagsak, but yeah, look at that. It's forming another support right here. So, it's nearing MA20 again. So, malapit na yung entry point natin. So, this is the dip we're waiting for. Antayin natin yung bounce. Pag nag-bounce yan, that will be our entry. That will be confirming the support. You can use MA20 as your support if you wanna get in. ABA. Bakit umakit ng ganito si ABA? Check out ABA's, what do you call this? Check out ABA's earnings. And if you wanna check it out, pwede nyo man tignan sa pwede kayong pumunta sa they call this edge.pse. Hindi to ABA, this is RLT. I've been reviewing RLT's ito yung isa sa mga dapat nyo titignan. If they're improving in their retained earnings, if it's positive already, that's a good sign. Kasi itong pera nito pwede lang gamitin for future movements. And ABA, let's go to ABA. Company disclosures, financial reports. Pwede kayong dumiretso sa financial reports. Retained earnings deficits, it's at 2.8 million. Ang laki ng retained earnings nila. And this is, I don't think this is updated. Right? So, if you can go to their, you can do a research about it. That's why I'm recommending ABA. Ang ganda ng fundamentals ni ABA. It's fundamentals are improving, and for a company that's still very cheap, that's a very good sign for ABA. That's why I'm recommending ABA on the dips right there. So next up is RLT, and si RLT, after this engulfing right here, we have a confirmation of the support. This is the stabilization we're waiting for. Yun, entry na natin yan, and that's a good support right there. And if you want to check out RLT's numbers, plus 218 sa second quarter, first quarter plus 124%. Yung annual report niya is plus 3,229. Napakaganda ng movement ni RLT lately, right? So right here I've been reading about RLT's earnings. Then I've been comparing their movements compared to last year. Look at that, plus 153 million compared to negative 111 million. So bali na doble nila. They covered for the negative, and then they also increased their retained earnings. Net income after tax, ayan, 262 million. So their fundamentals are basically improving also, and napakamura pa ni RLT. So that's a good sign. And this is a very solid support right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's been hit 4 times already. So that's a very good solid support for RLT. And this is the bounce we're waiting for. If you want to buy it, just buy as long as this support holds for RLT. Yan. So next up is si OR. Yan si OR, yan, uptrend pa rin si OR, kaso nga lang we're hitting a resistance, so that's an ascending triangle if you wanna get in OR pa rin. If hindi kayo nakapasok sa baba, I've been recommending OR for how many weeks now even, diba? So antayin nyo yung breakout if you want a good entry kay OR because we are at resistance. So or buy on dips or on a breakout. Next up is SSI. Nagde-dip na si SSI, so that's good. Antayin lang natin yung bounce. Actually dito pa lang maganda na yun eh. So this was a good sign for SSI last Friday, nagka-profit taking. But SSI is good to buy for me. Buy on dips. Antayin lang nyo lang yung mga dip ni SSI. Baka bumagsak pa ito ngayon te. So antayin nyo lang talaga yung bounce ni SSI before you wanna get in. Ang laki ng Shake Shack na improvement ni SSI. And that's what caused this upturn right here. Nagpahinga and nag-sideways and nag-breakout naman siya. So that's a good sign. Positive pa rin yung movement ni SSI. So just wait for the dip before you wanna get in. Now, for my safety picks, and andyan si JFC. And si JFC is one of my picks pa rin kahit on a bearish market. Andyan naman tayo sa support. We have a support right here. This is confirmed on the short term, 3 days the chart niya, and on the long term chart meron naman tayong sideways movement niya. This is a strong support right here. So that's a good entry point from 266 above. So JFC is a good buy. If you want to be sure about your entry, just wait for the bounce. JFC, there's no reason why you should not have JFC in your port, right? So dapat meron kayong cost averaging. Unless na ayaw nyo mag-cost averaging or ayaw nyo mag-invest full trading talaga ang port nyo, okay lang wala kayong JFC. But yeah, if you wanna have a secured movement of your port, mag-JFC kayo. Alright? Maraming ginagawa si JFC ngayon. Very good movements for JFC. So just keep buying more on the dips kay JFC. You can sell half at the top and then buy more on the dips. And this is the dip we're waiting for. Napakaganda ng dip na ito. Next up, asa na tayo? JFC, ALI. Let me just double check if everything's okay so far. Ayan, pabati naman Sir Lloyd from Jake Pareño. Good morning. And Jim Kua, good morning din. Ayan, sir, let me go back to my list na mawala ako. Right, ALI, and sa ALI, forming a support right here, forming a sideways support. So this is a good sign for ALI. Isang bounce lang and it will confirm the support again. So that's been hit once, twice, 3 times already. Let's see if it bounces. Pag nag-bounce yan, that's a good entry point for ALI. Right, so this is a very good price for ALI still. So ALI is a buy. Just wait for the bounce to be very sure. MPI and MPI. Look at the play of MPI. MA20, MA20, MA20 entries right here. So MPI, very good move last Friday. So MPI, yan, positive na yan. And look at the trend of MPI. If you wanna ride the uptrend, kaka-bounce niya lang sa uptrend line niya. That's a good entry for MPI. So, what are you waiting for? Diba? Si MPI, very good entry already. Pwede nyo na pasukin yan. Bounce and bounce na yan. And then, if ever, where's your cut loss? Just wait for it to break. If ever it breaks below MA20, so or this blue line right here, so mga 3% below that will be your cut loss if you need to cut loss MPI. Hindi ko naman kasi ina-assure yan na, hindi ko naman ina-assure na gagalaw yan si MPI kaagad or aangat talaga. But that's a very good entry point right there. Let's check out RSI. Okay naman yung RSI niya. Diba? So, okay naman. So, MPI is in my pick today. NRCP, and sa NRCP guys, have been recommending this for how many days? I told you this is a very solid support. And yun, umangat na nga after that support right there. So, still, MPI overall is still very tolerable yung risk niya. Let's check out our risk. If you wanna enter today, go to price range. And the current price is around 3.9. Alright, 4% away from support. That's still tolerable, but I don't want you to enter right away. I want you to bargain for a bit. Pwede kayo mag-bargain at around 1.0 talaga to enter NRCP. But yeah, look for an entry kay NRCP already. That's a very solid support right there. That's been holding for how many days? Right, NRCP has been giving us good numbers lately. Second quarter, plus 28%. First quarter, plus 158%. Yung annual niya, negative 35 nga lang. So, right now, this year, NRCP is showing us good numbers. So, that's a good sign. That should be a very good position already to get in. Sana magtuloy-tuloy. Pag nagtuloy-tuloy yung numbers na yan, it will propel NRCP. Be there before the numbers come in. Right? So, pwede kayo mag-invest dyan. And already, anyways, it already gave us good numbers. Meron na tayong mga good signs for NRCP. Also, let's check out, since sideways naman yung action niya, support here and support is here. RSI somehow is okay naman si RSI. So, yeah, NRCP is in my pick pa rin. NRCP. Next up is DNL. DNL, one of the solid companies that I trust in the Philippines is DNL. Right, so DNL is forming a support right here. And so this is our entry point by as long as the support holds. Kaso nga lang, wala pa investors, but DNL is a very good company, guys. Ang gandang pagka-manage, and they're starting to target overseas na ng mga clients. So DNL is a good company to get into. Right. So by as long as that support holds for DNL, BPI. Yan. BPI, even on a red market day, si BPI nag-hold ng support. So that's a good sign for BPI. Right. Just wait for the bounce before you wanna get in kay BPI. Mura na yan. That's a double bottom right there. So we're hoping for it to bounce. Pag nag-bounce yan, you can enter. Then hopefully it goes up na after that. So this is the double bottom of BPI. So pwede natin abangan yung bounce niyan. Next up is PLC. And si PLC, why PLC today? So after this move right here, we have a bounce at MA20. That's one of my favorite spots where it will bounce even on a red day. Nag-bounce si PLC. So that's a good sign. It showed strength. So PLC, that's a confirmed uptrend right there. So that's our entry point if you want to enter PLC. Shell PH. Shell PH, I want to recommend Shell PH ngayon because we have a confirmation of a support right here. Shell PH, right? So we have a green bounce on Shell PH. The volume naman is substantial, so that's okay. So you can test out the support. So buy as long as the support holds for Shell PH. Lastly, si DMC. And si DMC, we have two confirmation bounces kay DMC already. So that's a good sign even on a red market day. And DMC somehow, hindi ko ma-plot yung uptrend niya. Medyo malayo-layo siya. So still uptrend naman si DMC overall, diba? So DMC is a buy for me right there. So you can use MA20 or this bounce right here as your support. This is the wisest support we can find. And so still low risk pa naman si DMC. Nasa baba pa yan. If you want to check out DMC's numbers, these are giving, DMC has been very consistent lately. Positive, kahit last year. Hindi lang lately, for even last year, positive lahat ng reports halos ni DMC. Diba lahat, diba? Positive makikita nyo dyan. So, this is a very consistent company. And right now, it's at a very good price. So, yeah, DMC is a buy for me. That's a good buy point right there since kaka-bounce niya pa lang. Next up is yung mga questions nyo, guys. But before we go to that, we want to thank our sponsors, 2Trade Asia. And 2Trade Asia, if you're looking for a broker pa, if wala pa kayong broker, and if you're looking for a broker that is fast and reliable, 2Trade Asia is something you might want to check out. It will allow you to trade anytime, anywhere. Yan, ang ganda ng mobile app nila. All you need is internet para if ever nasa labas kayo and you need to buy a stock, pwede nyo bilhin, right? Or using your mobile phone. Internet lang ang kailangan ninyo. So, thank you to 2Trade Asia. Also, eToro, guys. I'm already starting to trade in eToro. If you wanna check out eToro, you create a link using my, you create an account using my link. That is going to be helping Financial Freedom 101 in return. And you can copy trade me. I think available na ako for copy trading. So you can copy trade me if you want to check out my trading. If you want to invest, you can copy trade me. Let me be your financial ang tawag dyan. Let me be your nawawala na ako sa term. Basta yung mga brokers niyo na naghahawa. Fund manager, yon. So let me be your fund manager. So I'm starting to venture into overseas market since ang PSE medyo mabagal talaga. When I started trading Forex, ang daming opportunities because if the stock is going up, you can buy the company or the company. Then if it's going down, you can always short sell. Pwede ka pa rin kumita kung pabagsak yung company. So if there are bad news, you can gain in those bad news. That's why I love foreign market now and I'm already starting to venture in it. So yeah, check out eToro copy trading and you can copy trade me already. Right. So, yan. Let's continue. Please share the video sa mga kakapasok lang. Alright. Number 1 request is Poppy. Yan. Si Poppy it's a good company overall, right? Overall, don't get me wrong, Poppy is overall is a good company. We have a good support right here. So hopefully it holds the support. Antayin lang natin yung green. If ever this holds the support, that will be our entry point for Poppy. This is the best entry point we can find so far. For how many days, this is the best support right here. So this is a good chance to enter Poppy. Antayin lang natin yung bounce. Poppy is a very good company, backed up by Ayala. Look at the numbers. It's already improving right there. 498%. That's a lot for Poppy. So Poppy is still a buy for me. Just wait for the green bounce para before tayo pumasok kay Poppy. Next up is PXP. We're showing resistance right here, so I don't want to go into PXP. Look at the price action. It's already selling off at a lower price. So nawawala na naman yung energy ni PXP. So, I don't want to recommend PXP for the meantime. Antayin nyo lang ulit yung retracement niya before you want to get into PXP. Number 2 is why I don't want to really recommend PXP because it's speculative, right? If hindi kayo nakapasok dito sa baba, huwag nyo kahabulin yan sa taas, right? Nasa taas yan ngayon. Always make sure you enter at the bottom of PXP, especially on a speculative stock. Huwag kayo maghahabol sa taas. There's money to be made in them, but only if you are at a good position. So Tugs naman, Tugs right now showing us a support right here. So hindi pa confirmed yung support diyan. So let's wait for a bounce if you want to get in Tugs, but definitely 265 is a good price for Tugs already. Nagka-sell off lang ng malaki. So we don't really know what was the real cause of this, but we can blame it on the bearish market. Yan, nawawala ng gana ang mga tao. And this is why I really wanna reiterate cutting your losses. Diba meron tayong support dito noon, and we did recommend Tugs kasi we have a bounce right here and it's starting to form a support. When it broke support, that's a red flag already. Dapat pinapanood nyo na yan, and the next day nagbuhusan. Dapat nakapag-cut loss kayo at around this area kasi if hindi kayo nag-cut loss, it triggered the lower Bollinger Band, and look at that buhusan. That's why you always need to have cut losses kahit na akala nyo company is good. Even me, I think the company is good, right? And kahit maganda ang company, look at that. Never underestimate price action. Pag nagte-trigger na yan sa baba, that's a red flag already. Iwasan nyo na yan. Dapat magka-cut loss kayo if ayaw nyo maipit. Right, so that's our Tugs. Asan ako? MPI, we already talked about the MPI. IRC, ayan, si IRC. These two red bars were expected somehow because these are very exaggerated movements already. We did recommend IRC. On these dates right here, we did have an episode about IRC. I said it's a buy. Special topic yun. Is IRC a buy on title? Excuse me. So yeah, it's just already exaggerated. Napakalayo niya sa moving average 20 niya. IRC is still definitely a good company to buy, but not right now. Yun lang, 'di ba? Magandang bilhin si IRC. It's just that hindi ngayon. Let's wait for how many days pa siguro, mga 2 to 3 days. Let's wait for it to go near MA20, or if you can see a bounce anytime soon, pwede natin pasukin yan. But right now, it's not yet. It's not yet good to get into. RSI is still above right there. So medyo mainit pa talaga siya. Nag-overheat lang. So it's now at 70. So that's a good sign. So anytime soon, it might recover na sa uptrend niya. Right here. This is its latest uptrend right here. So there it is. So we have an idea where to wait for IRC. So IRC, antay lang ng bounce before you wanna enter. This is why I don't want you to chase it up here. Kasi pag pumasok kayo dyan, look at that, naipit na kayo. Right? So never go after these kinds of stocks na lumipad na. If they're celebrating, guys, ito a little tip. If people are celebrating, right, nagsa-celebrate sila, oh yes, umakyat na naman si IRC. Don't let that fool you. Huwag kayong magpapahype dyan. If people are celebrating, that's a sell signal. Always. If people are already celebrating, then that means that's a sell signal. It's not a buy signal. Pag ikaw bumili dyan, sila nagsa-celebrate, ikaw iiyak. Right? So never do that. Asan na tayo? IDC naman. Si IDC, let's wait for the next retracement. Nagre-retrace na naman siya. So we have an initial retracement. Here, nag-breakout siya before but that breakout failed after the second day. Pumula naman siya. It's still above breakout levels, but I don't really consider this as a breakout kasi pa-uptrend yung stock, right? If the stock is on an uptrend, yung support and resistance niya paakyat din. So we haven't seen the real resistance yet above. So most probably ito. So paakyat yung support, paakyat yung resistance. Right now, IDC is way up there. Antayin natin ito sa retracement niya talaga right here. So meron nag-hype kay IDC dahil sa ASM niya. Right, we did already recommend ISM here. So if you still wanna chase the stock here, antayin nyo lang yung retracement and the bounce before you really wanna get in. So hindi ko naman alam kung aakit talaga yan or hindi, di ba? So but if ever it goes up, just be on a good position, right? Para at least may base kayo and you know your risk and makapag-cut loss kayo ng hindi masakit, right? That's for IDC. Next up is BDO. Yan, si BDO naman, right now, medyo shaky pa siya, but I think this is a very good price already for BDO. Napaka-undervalued niya na. So, BDO is a buy for me overall. Price action nga lang, we have buying on a higher level, so that's a good sign. So, BDO is still a buy for me, right? I just want to wait for one more green before I really want to recommend BDO again kasi I haven't seen a reversal yet. Wala pa naman tayong reversal dito. If you want to check out Fibonacci, for sure, hindi pa yan reversal. So, pabagsak pa rin si BDO. Next up is B-Core. B-Core. And si B-Core, unlimited downtrend yata to si B-Core. So, nag-break na naman yung support niya. So, that's why I don't want to recommend B-Core yet. If you want to ask me, is B-Core a good buy, a good company to buy? Definitely, yes. But just not right now then. Right? So, intindi nito from 12 pesos down to 2 pesos. So, awa naman yung mga naipit. Right? So, anyways, yeah. I don't want to recommend B-Core yet. Price action is not telling us it's a buy yet. But yeah, definitely B-Core. We're gonna be watching out for B-Core. Kasi napakaganda ng company na ito. Right? So, naglabas na naman siya ng earning. It's still positive pero bumagsak pa rin, di ba? So, kasi andyan pa yung stigma after this ipitan dito. That usually happens in a company. Even if a company is good, pag nagkakaipitan dyan, matatakot yung mga investors. So, abangan natin yung bounce niyan ni B-Core. Not now. Wag muna. You can be risky and if you see a bounce, pwede nyo pasukin yan. But wag kayo mag-all in, please. Right? Just test buy lang if you really want to get in. MHC naman, look at this construction right here. So, it's very stable right now. So, MHC, very stable price right here. So, if you want to get in MHC, buy as long as the support holds. If ever ma-break niyo yung support na yan, just get out, right? So, if you want to enter MHC. But definitely, MHC is a very good company to get into. Look at the numbers. It's been giving us very good numbers. Plus 1232 sa second quarter. First quarter, plus 182. Yung annual nga lang niya, medyo pangit yung numbers niya last year. But now, it's doing well, especially this year. So, tingnan natin yung third quarter life. Maglalabas sila anytime soon. That should help propel the stock of MHC. So, mag-ipon na kayo by as long as that support holds if you're into MHC. Next up is Emperador. And Emperador naman, time check guys, it's 9:07. Nag-trigger sa lower Bollinger Band sa Empe. So, that's a bad sign usually. So, antay lang tayo. But anyways, the real support of Emperador is here. So, Emperador, kasi minsan naiinip na yung mga investor, hindi gumagalaw eh. So, naglalabasan kayo, bumabagsak. But look at that. The main support is just 1.24% away from the current position. Napaka-low risk. Napakaliit ng price movement niya. So, this is a good company to start stacking up into. Buy the dips of Emperador so that when volatility strikes in, you're in a very good position. The big Emperador's been showing us solid numbers for this year, right? So this is a good these are good performances from Emperador already. So mag-ipon kayo dyan sa baba. Wag mo nang malaking pera kasi baka matulog yung pera nyo pag malaki ilalagay nyo dyan. So pwede kayo maglagay dyan and then pag nag-uptrend na yan, just buy more. Next up is sa Emperador is MHC, not MHC. STR. May nagtanong kanina, is it sino pipiliin ko, si STR or si MPI? Definitely hands down MPI, right? So STR somehow it's holding on to that support again. Ito yung sinasabi ko, this is a very solid support for STR. So if you want to get in STR, yan sino yung nagtanong kanina, if he's asking about STR and MPI, sino magandang pasukin? I am leaning more into MPI. But if you want to get into STR, you can bet on this support, pero wag ka lang mag-all in, right? So, you can still diversify and check this out. Check this support out. This is a very solid support for STR, right? STR, asan na tayo? STR. IRC, we talked about IRC already. MAH, yun. MAH, one of the biggest winners, if not the biggest winner last Friday. So this is an engulfing pattern. So this is good for MAH, right? So possible na to na reversal. So just wait for it to stabilize before you really want to get in to MAH. Yun, so MAH, grabe no, from here back down to where it started, right? So MAH, so I think that's a good support already. People were buying it at that area before they wanted to get in. And look at RSI of MAH, kakagaling nila sa baba. So that's a good sign right there. So MAH, yeah, definitely this is something we want to look into. Antayin nila retracement. If it forms a higher low, that's an uptrend. So pwede nyo pasukin yan. That's for MAH. Next up is food. Maraming tanong about food. Yun, so food definitely is a good company for me still. Yun, we recommended food at this MA20 right here. This is the reason why I love MA20. So right now, it's hitting a resistance. And right now, guys, konti ingat lang because food is showing us lower highs already. So it's forming us a resistance on a lower level. So that's food showing us weakness, right? So konti ingat lang. If you really want to get in, yeah, maganda naman yung price action niya. If you really want to get in and hold use MA20 as your support if you want to get in food, right? So food is still good to get into. Maganda naman yung projection natin kay food. Even the experts have good projection kay food. So anytime soon, that will still go up. Baka lang magpahinga, right? So I don't really want to recommend it anymore kasi nasa taas na and we're showing weakness right here. I did recommend it on the right spots here, diba? And I even recommended food again here. So yun, konti ingat lang. I don't want to recommend food anymore kasi medyo mataas na. Food, Costco. Yan, eto si Costco. Maganda. Kaso nga lang pababa na pababa. Costco has been showing us solid numbers if not just this year. Alright, the entire performance of Costco, laging positive yan. Never a negative report kay Costco. So paganda ng paganda yan si Costco. Pero yung presyo niya pababa na pababa. So right now, bumababa na naman yung presyo ni Costco. We have a good price action here for Costco. So that's a good sign. But right now, it's still at the lower Bollinger Band trigger. So downtrend pa yan. So stay away from Costco for now. If you're a risky player, you can use the price action to get into Costco. But I don't want to recommend that, especially to newbies. CLC, yan. Si CLC, pababa ng pababa, right? So still going down. Still on a downtrend si CLC. If you want to get in CLC, antayin nyo lang talaga na ma-break ni CLC itong downtrend na ito before you wanna enter CLC, right? So, that's for CLC. Next up is X. Si X naman, nagparandam si X. Very solid move last Friday, but still, then again, it's still on a downtrend. So, I don't wanna recommend X. If you wanna get in X, this is a good sign. Pwede yan mag-stabilize for the meantime before it really shoots up. But the best entry will be on an uptrend na ni X. That will be confirming us the what they call this, the reversal. So, antayin lang tayo sa reversal ni X if you really want to get in X. ANI. Yan, si ANI, look at that. It's starting to solidify again its position. Pa-breakout na naman si ANI. If you want to get in ANI, you can get in on a breakout. That will be your base for ANI. Tindi ni ANI. Look at that right here. So, yan. Very solid company. Very consistent. Still giving us very good earnings numbers here. So, ANI is definitely a very good company to get into. I remember recommending ANI dito pa lang. Right? When it started to trigger the Bollinger Bands, the MA20 dito, and pataas ng pataas si ANI, ayaw paawat right there. So, I've been recommending it for how many years now? I mean, months now even. I recommended ANI here. I recommended it again here. Nag-down siya bigla, and then we did recommend it here again. Right now, I don't want to recommend ANI. Medyo mataas na, but if you want to get in, sige, pwede nyo pasukin yan. Ito yung best entry sa galing nag-downtrend. So, but ANI showing us good numbers still. Look at that. Second quarter earnings, 559%. That's why I love ANI. So, pwede nyo pasukin niya sa ANI. Just wait for a breakout if you want to get in. ANI definitely is a good company to get into. Next up is Primex, PRMX. Yan, si Primex, yan, showing us a bounce. Medyo malayo-layo sa MA20 yung bounce niya. But yeah, that's a good sign right there. So, I don't want to recommend Primex yet. I did recommend Primex here when it formed the ascending triangle. So, medyo mataas na. I want to see a sharper retracement kasi medyo masakit na itong presyo for me. Right? But yeah, price action wise, if you want to base it on price action, yeah, Primex, that's a good entry point for Primex. Right? Pwede nyo pasukin yan. Primex has been showing us good numbers lately. So, kaya umaangat si Primex. Right? So, yeah, this can be a good entry point. You can use this as your support right here. Itong 4.02, or you can use MA20 as your secondary support. Pag na-break yan, you just cut your losses, right? So, that's for Primex. Medyo masakit na eh. I don't really want to enter these kinds of positions. Ang paborito kong mga positions dito sa baba, right? Primex. RWM. Ito guys ha. Bearish market for how many months? But look at RWM, right? So, it's holding at 5.20. That's how strong RWM is. And it's still very strong. And it's now starting to accumulate above MA20. So, that's a good sign for Primex. Hanap kayo ng NTK RWM, right? That's a very strong position right there. And then, you just find a base. Usually, gusto kong base dito kay Primex is 5 pesos, right? That's the buying rate talaga for Primex. RWM. So 5.0, that's the best entry point right there. But right now, buy on dips lang tayo kay RWM. That's a very solid company right there. FB, may question about FB. It's 9.15. FB, it's nearing MA20 ulit. So this is a good entry point for FB. It's at 95 pesos. So that's okay. Look at Bollinger Band. It's telling us to do that it will be going sideways. So yeah, I think MA20 will be the best entry point. Just use MA20 as your support if you want to get into FB. But Bollinger Band is telling us na magsa-sideways pa ito. So let's see if it holds. Vita. Yan, si Vita naman. Yan. So after this rally, bumagsak na naman sa support si Vita. So that's a good support right there. Bumagsak si Vita kasi pangit yung second quarter earnings niya. So, but then again, this is still okay. The company is still okay. Natulog nga lang siya. We were expecting this, right? So, this is a support right here. If you want to get into Vita, buy as long as the support holds. Right? Cut loss below support if ever. That's for Vita. Yun yung entry natin kay Vita. I don't want to recommend Vita yet kasi I think matutulogin si Vita. Bollinger Band is telling us na magsa-sideways pa siya. But at least tapos na yung downturn niya kasi na-break niya MA20. So, this is a good entry point. Price range trading lang tayo kay Vita if ever you wanna trade Vita. Asan ako? Meg. Ito si Meg. So, after hitting the 1, 2, 3, 4 quadruple bottom ni Meg point, quadruple bottom niya, so that's a good entry point for Meg, right? So this is a very good price for Meg. And yeah, I think this is okay to get into. Kaso nga lang medyo risky na ito, I think. Right, the current price, ayun, okay pa lang pala. Okay pa rin pala. This is a very tolerable price for Meg. So pwede nyo pa rin pasukin yan si Meg there. You can bet on its support and then buy as long as that support holds. Just cut loss below that support for Meg. Next up is PPG, and bilisan ko lang ito guys ha, malapit yung oras so we can cover as many questions as we can. Right. PPG guys, this is definitely on an uptrend. You can see that naman right there. So, and then price action naman, price action is showing us a stabilization at this point. So, let's wait for a green. Pag na-green yan, that's a confirmation of this sideways support right here. It's nearing MA20. So, malapit na yung entry natin. So, if you want to get in, yan, around MA20, around this area right here, this will be our entry point. And then, just use MA20 as your support for PPG. Definitely is still on a strong uptrend si PPG. FGen naman, FGen. So, FGen, yun, tawag nito, 3 white soldiers, diba? This is a 3 white soldiers pattern. That's a good sign for FGen. We did recommend FGen here at this area right here. I believe I recommended FGen here also kasi sa MA20 nga, diba? Look at that. Where is it bouncing at MA20? And that's your confirmation. You can't have any better confirmation than that. So that's a very good confirmation for FGen. And then just hold as long as the support holds MA20. Gamitin nyo MA20 as your support for FGen. Asan na tayo? FPH. And nga pala guys, I want you to read about Cubes, C-U-B-E-S. C-U-B-E-S. That's that's a good company here. Hindi ko na mahanap dito. But that's a good company. One of good companies we can check out dito sa Philippines ngayon. Subsidiary yan ni what do you call this? Ni PHA. So that's a good, that's one of the good catalysts rin kay PHA. Right? Asa na tayo? FPH yan. FPH, wow, very good. FPH is on an uptrend. Resting well on its trend line. So we are nearing MA20 right there, and then we have a confirmation of that support. So yeah, you can buy as long as the support holds. Use MA20 as your support, then cut loss below MA20 lang. So that's for FPH. STI, kumustahin natin si sorry about that. Kumustahin natin si STI. Pabagsak pa rin si STI so stay away pa rin talaga, right? We were seeing good signs kay STI, but somehow bumabagsak si STI, so konting ingat lang muna, right? Stay away from STI muna. Just wait for a bounce before you really want to get in STI. But definitely look at RSI, right? RSI is very beautiful already, right? So napakaganda na ng RSI ni STI. So anytime soon that should be bouncing, right? So antay lang. Just wait for the bounce. Next up is AGI. Yan, si AGI. Yan, AGI tuloy. Yan yung pagka-player ko diba? Andyan yan. So, yung mga players dyan nakaka-relate yung AGI. Yan, AGI. Right, now, it's forming a rounded bottom. This is a good sign for AGI. So, that's a good price action right there. Pwede nyo antayin yung bounce, and then that will be your entry point. Rounded bottom, check out rounded bottoms entry. So we still have time. Pwede kong pakita lang sa inyo. What is a rounded bottom? Ano yung pinagsasabi ni Sir Lloyd na rounded bottom? Let's see here. There it is. Here. So I'm gonna share to you this one right here. So this is a cheat sheet. This is a rounded bottom right here. So, yung moving average niya, pababa. And then, this is the accumulation. This is the entry right here. Pag na-break niya na yung moving average niya, that's a good entry point for AGI. So, this is forming a rounded bottom right here for AGI. Right? So, that's a good sign. Right? So, hindi ko alam kung anong moving average ginagamit nun. But yeah, usually, pag nagra-rounded bottom, you can gauge naman saan siya magbe-break talaga. So if it starts to go up, I think the support is also really good already. Just wait for the confirmation. That's a good sign for AGI. So right now, konting iwas na muna. We don't have that sign yet. So soon, right? There's money to be made in just sitting down and doing nothing. Nasa pag-aabang rin yan. AC, yan, Ayala Corp. After this engulfing, we're showing stabilization right here. So this is a good entry point for AC, right? So this support right here. Napakaganda ng support na yan, guys. Look at that price. So AC for me is a buy right here. You can wait for a green one before you really want to enter. Yeah, AC is definitely good to get in. Buy as long as that support holds. AP naman. Si AP, it is 922. AP is showing us a very solid resistance right here. So if you want to get in AP, just wait for the breakout na lang. If you really want to enter AP, okay? So ascending triangle naman yan. So that's for an ascending triangle. That is our entry point right there. So antayin nyo yung breakout before you want to enter AP. Definitely a good company to get into. CPM. Yeah, so CPM naman, medyo shaky. It's been triggering the lower part of the Bollinger Band lately. So, antayin lang natin. If ever mag-bounce yan, then that should be a confirmation with using price action. But overall, pababa naman siya. So, right now, CPM is doing sideways and leaning on the downside. So, konting ingat lang muna kay CPM. Ito si ATN. Right? Very good question. ATN. So, ATN is still stabilizing at this point right here. So, yun, tapos na ang bagyo. We did discuss about this last Friday. Natatakot ako kay ATN on a Friday, especially sa bagyo, kasi baka maapektahan na naman si ATN with the scare of the yung suspension na naman with their quarrying. So tuloy naman yon. So there it is. We have a support right here. Buy as long as that support holds for ATN. ATN is something you need to hold on to for long term. So ATN dapat tinitignan yung entries for ATN. ICT, definitely on an uptrend still. We just confirmed a support right here for ICT. So that's good. So for now, kasi na-break niya MA20 niya, I'm looking at a sideways movement pa kay ICT. So konting ingat lang, nasa missed opportunity, malapit na tayo sa support. So let's wait for it to go back down and bounce before we really want to enter ICT. Next up is CHP. Alright, so CHP naman, yun. So we have slowing down of the downtrend right here. So we are seeing buying at this area. Look at that, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4, this is a support right here, and we have this has a good basis right here. So I just want to wait for one more confirmation. Pag nag-engulfing yan, that will be a good entry point for CHP. So for now, wala pa, so konti ingat lang muna. So now CHP is showing us a rounded bottom, right? It's already consolidating, so that's a good area right there to start accumulating CHP if you want to get in CHP. Kaso nga lang, pangit yung numbers ni CHP. Let's see sa third quarter nila. They promised us an improvement in their numbers, so hopefully that happens. But right now, it's not showing us anything. Even the price action, hindi pa talaga that's solid yet. So I don't want to recommend CHP yet. And it's already 9:25. The last 5 minutes is yours. I-prepare nyo sa market. Again, really sorry, hindi ko masasagot lahat. Thank you for your participation. Please share the videos. Once again, see you tomorrow. Let's get rich together. Yan lang muna today, guys. Have a great day. Enjoy the week, right? Enjoy your Monday. Bye-bye.